The basis of a good shelter is to keep you dry and warm, so keep the shelter small and simple. Lean-to is as basic as you can get.
I can use this old car seat cover as insulation to lie on. I've got the framework, and then all I need is a load of desert scrub to put over this to insulate me and to waterproof it. And you don't need a huge shelter. You know, if it's small, it's going to stay warmer. Okay, that's the shelter done. Can't have a look in here. Quite snug, but all I now need is some firewood and to check my traps.
I'm more than 200 yards from the trap, but I can already smell the overpowering stench of a skunk.
God, man, I can smell it. Look, there he goes, he's caught in the noose. Whoa, absolutely stinks. But it means I've got dinner tonight. But I don't want to get too close.
Skunks may look cute, but they carry a fatal virus. And when they are threatened, they spray foul-smelling liquid up to 10 foot away.
God, can you smell that? Literally smells like 100 burning tyres all at once. Absolutely reeks. Their defence mechanism is to squirt out of their backside this liquid. And if you get that in your eye, it'll temporarily blind you. So I need to come up with some way of getting them off my noose. What I need to do is make like a Zulu shield. Okay, let's see if this will work. Come on. Just watch out for your eyes, don't get any closer than that.
I want to get it off air as soon as possible, but I've got to avoid getting covered in its horrendous scent. I need to go in slowly.
You smell that? That is truly terrible. God.
The stench is so bad I can barely breathe.
That's his head.
I don't want to cause it any unnecessary suffering, so I want to dispatch it cleanly and quickly.
And there's his body. And there's his head.
But in the wild, the danger can come in all shapes and sizes.
Go away. Go away. Such a small little flying thing. Doesn't half deliver a punch.
I'm in northern Mexico and I've trapped a skunk. My only problem now is dealing with this terrible smell.
I'm going to dump this skunk here. I do not want to be taking that into camp yet. But look, you can have a good look at him now. Oh, man, that smell. Oh, so overpowering, this thing. But look, you can just see the really nasty business end of the skunk. Look, its backside there, and that's where it squirts that foul-smelling liquid from. Okay, time to bring that skunk in and burn that stinking fur off it.
There's no room for sentiment when you have to survive. You have to overcome your prejudices about killing and cooking animals.
It's still pretty stinking, but there is meat on here that's going to be okay to use. What I'm going to do is actually cut off all of its back end. The scent glands are. And that then is ready for the barbecue. It's really important that I cook this meat really well so there's no risk of me getting rabies.
Cooking it thoroughly at high temperature destroys the rabies virus, which lodges in its brain and the spinal column.
Let's see how this is looking. Cool, blimey. It's like somebody's got your steak, rubbed it in dog feces, and then popped it in your mouth.
The skunk meat may taste disgusting, but at least it's a good source of protein that will give you the energy to keep going.
The last thing I want to do before I bed down is just stretch this fire out all the way along where I'm going to be sleeping. Well, hopefully this fire will keep me warm during the night. Yeah, it gets below freezing out here, but the heat will reflect nicely, and the shelter will keep me insulated as well. And this fire's doing an okay job at least stopping me get too cold. But there's one thing keeping me awake at the moment, and that's just the stench of that skunk. Yeah, that stench is just everywhere. And I really need a good night's sleep. Hey, just starting to warm up a bit now. And I did actually manage to get some sleep in the end. Funny thing is, you become kind of used to that smell of skunk, and we still get it in waves. To get some kip.
I'm going to be heading deeper into the desert, where water is really scarce. I need to get going before the heat gets unbearable and hydrate whenever I can.
Yeah, I've been seeing loads of these. See these bush grasses?